Hey everybody, and welcome to BrickVault. My name is Jack, and today is the first live stream of the week. Yeah, I know we try to live stream every weekday if we can. Monday, we just didn't have as much stuff ready for you today, but we do have this for you, and this was actually released the same day as the Falcon. There was a double direct-to-consumer set released on September 14th. Obviously, this wasn't priority because the Falcon is the Falcon. It's actually behind me. This is where it is right now. I do want to make a stand for it where it is kinked, and it'll be in the background of the other sort of front room area where we have cameras too. But for now, that's where it is. And for now, this is what we are doing today. So this is sort of what I would call, and I think a lot of people are calling, like the second half of the Winter Village train station set, because we got a train set last year, which I actually have down below me. I can even hit this camera and you can see it. So I'm gonna be putting these two sets together because this is the station, the Winter Village Station set number 10259, 902 pieces, sells for 74 pounds, $80 or 70 euro. And it's actually a decent part to price ratio. Yeah. Personally, I think I'm looking forward to the bus, the old-timey bus, the most. I think that's a really cool vehicle. And the detailing for this station actually looks pretty good. I like the colors. So, anyways, we're going to be combining these two sets because really, it almost feels like that's sort of the way it was designed. It almost feels like one of them would feel a little bit incomplete without the other one, so to speak, a little bit. I don't know. I think the train can sort of survive on its own as its own thing and put it into a different station. Whereas this one, really, I feel like you'd really want to have the actual train if you got the Winter Village station set. That's just sort of my initial opinion. Boom. But anyways, that's it. That's the mini introduction. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing. How much in PLN, Jack? I have no idea. What's PLN? What's that currency? What? That's Polish currency? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not know the Polish currency. I just got the prices from brickset.com. I'm sure if you go onto the Lego shop and you find this on the Lego shop online, you can switch over to Poland. I bet you anything Poland is one of the many different countries, and then it'll give you the specific currency price for that one. Anyways, but there we go. How many bags are there? There's bag one, bag two, Are there really only two numbers? 900 pieces, and there's only two different numbered sets of bags. It's a little discouraging. What's up? Is that how Creator always does it? Like 450 pieces per number? Okay.
That was the London bus.
That was London bus?
Yeah, bag number one.
Alright, well, okay, let's see how many bag twos are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and another big one, right? Yeah. So, one big bag two, 4 smaller ones, a couple of smaller ones inside here, and then I'm going to toss those on the ground. Yeah, and bag number one is about the same. Well, 3 small ones and then one big one. Wait, hold on. That's actually another bag too. Okay. So there's a lot less for bag number one. It looks like we're going to be tackling the bus in this bag and probably some of the smaller accessories. That would be my guess. Jack, you and Mike are awesome. Thank you. All right. Heyo, best YouTube channel. Wow, my God. Hey, Jack. Hello, Miss Amby. Hello. Hello, everybody. Ah! Okay, let's start. Or I already have started. Actually. Ooh. That was hiding in the bag. Like one clear piece hiding in the clear bag. Close one. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the manuals. Let's see what's up. Jack, do you have the Halloween set? No, we don't have the Halloween set. Haven't gotten around to it. Maybe we'll pick it up this week. Do a small little set review. It's the little one. Yeah, it's just a little set. Those are always kind of fun. I think it's better than last year's. Let's see. So, there we go. No kinked manuals. That's always a plus. But then again, that could go set by set. I don't know how they get kinked or if like some are always kinked and some are never kinked. I don't really know. So these are some of the stickers. Wow, that's so overexposed, but yeah, you can see it says ticket. If I get it like this, you can see all the details. So there we go. Some of the schedules, some of the signage, pretty basic stuff. And yeah, one small manual number 1, a larger number 2. Let's do number 1 first. I will buy UCS Star Destroyer. Is it worth it? Well, there's technically 2 different kinds, but you mean the one that's currently out? You know what's interesting? I actually saw a video from a much smaller YouTube channel, but there was a really insightful video. This guy called BrickPicker did a thing where he talked about part per price ratio and how that's not as big of a factor in terms of like worth it in terms of part per price. It's part per price is kind of an arbitrary way to score things. In a lot of respects it is. What he did is he took a bunch of big sets that came out in the last couple of years, and he broke it down for price, part per price and stuff, and you can see sort of a ratio, and he did a whole thing on a graph. And then he changed that out, and he was looking at different. Oh, I just totally dropped a piece on the ground. No idea where that went. I don't even know. Oh wait, hold on, I found it. Oh. And of course, I drop a piece on the ground, and then I find 2 others that I'm pretty sure I hadn't dropped, but are just extras from something else. But this guy took the weights of the set, and then the part per price, and he was like, yeah, and basically, weight of a set is much bigger indication. The actual weight of all the total parts is a much better indication as to how much it's really going to cost. And the only reason why I mentioned that when you asked me about whether the Death Star is worth it, when he showed the graph, and you see how the Death Star is way overpriced compared to like any of the really big sets, or just about all of the really big sets that came out in the last year or 2. So that's the latest Death Star, and they did raise it by $100 when they re-released it. So, I mean, it's tough because it's like, I think it's a good set. I think they re-released it because it's a good set, because they know people really like it, and they were probably willing, even at a certain point, to pay the extra price for it. So that's part of it. But in terms of actual logistical, you know, is it worth it for actual material? It's probably one of the worst deals in terms of actual pieces and stuff. Yeah, it was really interesting. That was part of... Hey, there's Mike. He's coming by. There we go.
Sorry, I need my calories intake. I'm so like... This night was tough.
Oh, long night?
Yeah.
Long nights, guys.
You think about kids, get a dog.
Yeah.
They sleep at night.
This is true.
Or if they chew on your couch, that's fine.
They chew on the couch. Good times. Jack, what's your favorite set? Well, I always used to say, oh man, we have like, I swear the timer for the city, like, used to like last for a lot longer. Sorry, I walked away for 1 second. I used to say the Slave 1 was my favorite set. I mean, it's not really taken very much time, but that UCS Falcon behind me is really growing on me. Oh, hello. Did we just get a cheer? Did we just get 40 bits 2 times in a row from STP Gaming 97, used 40 bits, and then 100 bits right after that. It went now. So thank you, STP Gaming, for your bits cheer on Twitch. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Favorite set might be the UCS Falcon. Jack, when is Mike building? Never. He's never on the stream ever again. No, I don't know. I don't know when he is. Oh, you saw the video, Willem. Yeah, I thought it was a really interesting video, too. Like, I felt kind of like a dummy. Like, he was just... Because he was nice about it, but he's like, yeah, a lot of people talk about part per price ratio and, like, that as, like, sort of, like, the standard in which to judge sets. But he's like, weight is, like, a way bigger factor. And I was like, wow, that actually... It's very eye-opening. It's kind of cool. But when you see all the graph of, like, all those major sets... You can see that the Death Star is way out, like a total outlier in terms of actually being something worth it in terms of material. But then, of course, he does go on to say, you know, collectability. If you've got something that you think you're going to be selling later down the line, then that changes the game entirely. You know, usually the licensed stuff sells better and all that. Sorry, I'm super slow. I'm just putting these figs together. Yeah, I saw that. It's like another category 5 or something. Oh! What's up, guys? Oh, yeah, David Comics 1 has followed as well. Thank you for following on Twitch. Oh, wait, hold on. The lady, the old lady's got the briefcase. Looks like she's one of the travelers, or she's going to be traveling, and she's got herself some money. Okay. I hope that LEGO will release sets like this to populate the 1930s modular buildings. That's actually a good point, Sasquatch. Yeah, because all the creator modular sets are modeled after, you know, the 1930s sort of style of building, yet they never really come with a lot of the vehicles that you'd think would fit there. I mean, in LEGO's defense, I think there's a lot of buildings in a lot of major cities that are still around from the 1930s or even much, much older, especially when you get to Europe. But I mean, even in the States, you know, every city's got buildings from the 1930s or much earlier than that. So in a contextual sense, they still wouldn't look that out of place, but it would be kind of cool if they did like a 1930s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Poland and Europe is just like, yeah, it's true. No, I mean, yeah, Americans, our oldest buildings are like average to like the average European city. That's true. There's no getting around that. But yeah, so that's ooh, I was supposed to make 2 of these. Oops. Oh, that's so. Oh. Americans say like, my country is so out. When do you? I've never heard an American ever say my country is so old. That's nothing no American has ever said that. Because we're the youngest. We're one of the youngest countries around. Yeah, of course we don't say that. Poland was not born but Christianized in 966. Yep. It's 966. The first Christianization, right? First kind of king. Yeah, we get it. Poland is old. Cool story, bro. I don't know if you guys can hear Mike in the other room. He's wearing his Polish Pride t-shirt today. But yeah, no, it would be kind of interesting. Where is the other one of these things? I am missing parts like it is nobody's business. All right, well, I'm gonna build the other top of that whenever those pieces appear, whenever that one piece that I'm looking for appears. So I'm just gonna move these out of the way. I don't know where they are. This is the video Jack is talking about. Oh, thanks for linking that, Willem. It's actually a really good video. Oh, we're already taking some of the tracks out. Ooh, I like this. I like the way this ramp works. Palace Cinema has the black limo. True. Oh yeah, and that limo it's a little bit old-timey. You're kind of right. Jack, today's Steam stream message is wrong. I changed. I don't know. Check Twitch. I think Willow means Twitch. Oops. You know what? I put these on the wrong side. I think I changed it. Maybe I forgot to hit update changes or something. Really? I don't know. I thought well, I can see the YouTube one is updated. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes you guys just need to refresh sometimes. Sorry guys, today is like a slow start for this build. It's only 902 pieces. Hey Jack, can you do a live stream of a old Lego set? Yeah, you know what? I was just talking to my brother about this. And because we're going to go out and start purchasing figs for some older collections, we're going to do sort of like a big sort of spending thing on it. Yeah, we're gonna go through and actually purchase some of the older sets for a variety of different themes from back in the day. Because at a certain point, depending on what you're getting, depending on what you're buying, you can actually get like usually not a better price, but a very similar price if you buy an old collectible set. It's almost the same as just buying the minifigs from an old collectible set, because the minifigs end up being worth so much more than everything else in the set. So, yeah, that's part of what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna be buying some older sets that have some nice, fun collectability to them. Let's see. Jack, can you show Mike? I want to see his T-shirt. That was more of just he's not actually wearing a Polish Pride T-shirt. He was just kind of going on a. Are you wearing a Polish Pride T-shirt? Do you own a Polish Pride T-shirt?
No.
He doesn't even own one. I was.
Kind of like a running joke. It's like patriotic, like talking in Poland. It's kind of a.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was more of a gag. He's not literally wearing a Polish Pride T-shirt. He was just talking so enthusiastically. You should design your own Polish Pride T-shirt, Mike. You're a graphic designer. You could have the best one. To wear a Polish Pride T-shirt? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Oh boy. Yay. Alright. Dun dun dun. Hey Jack, would you say to someone wanting more subs but doesn't want to what would you say to someone wanting more subs but doesn't want to self-advertise? You mean on YouTube? Yeah, the classic like, hey, sub to my thing when you go onto somebody else's thing. Generally speaking, I don't know how much that really helps people in the long term when they jump onto somebody else's stream or chat or something and says, hey, sub to me. The idea, I would say best case is trying to find collaborations, and then also, but I mean the end all and be all of getting more subs is just creating good content as much as you can that you think people will like. You know, nobody really has full control over how much their content is really going to vibe or really going to catch on with certain audiences. So it's just a lot of trial and error, and then just keep on trying to put stuff together. Because there are times when I see guys that have like moderately successful YouTube channels, but I look at it and I'm just like, how is this channel like not so much bigger? You know, like just the way it goes. And then conversely, you see other channels that are huge, and you're kind of like, how did this guy get so big? And you know, at the end of the day, a lot of YouTube creators will give you all this kind of advice on how they do this and how they do that, but for the most part, like nobody really knows how they get that big. A lot of the bigger guys that like sort of have a perspective on it. You've heard Casey Neistat say it, Philip DeFranco, H3H3. They'll say this, and this, but at the end of the day, a lot of them are just like, yeah, you try all this stuff, and then honestly, like, I just don't know. Yeah, and you know, and then sometimes people, because there's some people that work really hard on stuff and have incredibly good quality stuff, but for some reason they don't like, for the amount of work that some people put into their channels compared to others, you'd think like, oh, if I put in more work than everybody else, I'm gonna be bigger than everyone. No, that's not how it works. Like Captain Disillusion, that guy. He is like so good at putting together his content, but he like it really like. What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, it got approved. Oh yeah, do people have access to it right now? Hey guys, oh, if anybody is subbed on to us for Twitch, Mike got an emoji made especially for Twitch subscribers. We're only allowed to have one because we're not partners.
If you're like a $5 sub, you have one.
Yeah.
If you are a $10 sub, you have like a special tier.
Oh yeah?
You have 2 emojis, and there is also a $25 sub.
Oh.
That's which gives you, and you have 3 icons, but I don't have the third.
Oh, interesting.
If anyone subs like $25, they have like 3 icons.
Okay, so Mike just explained this. So Mike made, did you make 1 or 2?
I made 2.
Okay.
Emoji for $5 sub and for $10 sub.
Okay, so Mike just made 2 emojis. I saw the email for when the other one got approved. Mike just made sub emojis for anybody. Oh, there it is. Sasquatch found him. Willem found him. Jack, you gonna see the Ninjago movie Friday? Hey Mike, do you want to see the Ninjago movie? Yeah. Should we see it on opening day? We're gonna see it. I don't know if we're gonna see it opening day, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, we're not gonna go to the premiere, but we'll see it like the day it comes out. Yeah, the premiere. No, we're not gonna go to LA for the premiere. Not unless we get exclusive interview access with all the stars. They actually have a pretty legit voice actor cast. Dude, if I got to meet Jackie Chan, that'd be amazing. Yeah, Jackie Chan is Master Wu. Not only is he Master Wu, but they hired his stunt crew to choreograph a lot of the fight scenes that they just animated with the ninjas fighting later. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I mean, they like sped it up obviously and added some crazy flips and things that like can't be done in real life. But he and his stunt crew like actually went down and figured out a lot of the fight scenes themselves. Yeah, so they didn't just like hire him as a voice actor. They were like, we want like his sort of flavor of kung fu style and choreography. It's really cool. I was like, that's kind of awesome. I hope it does end up looking awesome. Bum, bum, bum. Hey Jack, which set, Ninjago City or UCS Millennium Falcon? I think the question should be, hey Jack, which set, 2 Ninjago cities plus another half of a Ninjago city or the UCS Millennium Falcon, in terms of how much you're going to spend on them. I'd still say UCS Millennium Falcon. This is going to be a big bus. You know what? I thought this was going to be just kind of like a... I didn't realize it was a bus when I looked at the pictures of this set, when the pictures were first released. But this is going to be an actual legit sized bus. This is kind of long. What's up? The stream title on the screen? Oh, scrolling title. Let me do that right now. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay, it should be updated now. On the screen? Which one? Wait. Did I not? Wait, on the... Oh, the No, it says Winter Village on the YouTube thing. What are you talking about?
Oh, I think it's good now. Right?
Yeah, I just changed the scrolling title. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I just did.
It was saying the Falcon. Got it.
Well, yeah, because you're on a 20-second delay.
Oh, right.
So I changed it, and you're like, you didn't change it yet. Yeah.
I guess.
All
right, it works.
It works. Okay, there you go, guys. BrickVault, are you going to become Twitch partners? You know what? Twitch, because we stream onto YouTube and Twitch at the same time, they don't offer partnership for people that double stream, or at least they don't anymore, which is super weird because there's definitely guys that are partnered with Twitch but also stream on YouTube simultaneously. It's weird. I think they used to do that, and then by the time we started on Twitch, they kind of were like, no, we don't do that anymore. So there's a chance that they won't let us partner. But I mean, they still allow people to subscribe here, and they give us the option to have at least some special icons and stuff for subscribers, just 2. So it's not all, you know. I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the end of the world if we never become partners with Twitch. But it'd be awesome if we did. Obviously, it'd be cool if they let us partner. But at this point, I don't think that's probably happening. On that, oh, that's disappointing. Hope you'll get all the sub money. Oh, we still get paid for subscribers. I think if you're a partner, you get like a higher, I think like a better ratio. Okay, yeah. If you're a partner, you can negotiate the actual split of revenue between subscribers and the subscriber money, basically. So. Yeah, because we were doing the analytics on YouTube, and the actual money from YouTube in terms of like streaming is like, it's not nothing, but it's like, it's almost nothing in comparison to like what donations equal and all that. I think even though we're much smaller on Twitch compared to YouTube in terms of viewership, I think we probably still, I think it's still more beneficial to be streaming on Twitch. Just the way the whole thing works out. Who is your favorite ninja of Lego Ninjago and the Ninjago movie? Zane. Heyo! What was that? Goatee Bricks. €1 on the super chat. No message included, but thank you for the super chat. Very much do appreciate. Absolutely appreciate. Thank you, Goatee Bricks. Can't believe there's no mods here, but things are doing okay, right? Jack, what's your favorite Iron Man armor? Mark 1 Lego figure, Mark 1. Come on, why doesn't Lego make an official Mark 1 figure? Dude, that would be an amazing set. Doesn't make any sense that they haven't done that yet. Oh, there it is. Well, what is... I don't know. I'm not that familiar with all the different emojis that are just generally on, like Twitch. But
I think that chat is like
you have, there's the terrier holding the hearts, and then it's a picture of your face. Yeah. Default split is 50-50, right, Willem? And then if you become a partner, then you can negotiate for higher. I've heard stories. I don't know. I've heard stories that guys can get up, like a pretty standard split is like 70-30, so 70 to the creator and then Twitch gets 30. That's what I've heard is a pretty standard way to do it, but it really just depends. Ooh, nice. Where is the fan mock video? Boy, I know, Vin2Human, you know what? I was working on it last night, and I think because I pulled so many long days back to back, I just like got tired and I didn't finish it. It's coming out. It's coming out. Don't worry. Just didn't finish it. Just bought the winter train set last night. Would you recommend this to go along with it? Well, that is entirely up to you. And because I haven't finished this and I haven't even started really working on the actual train station yet, I can't fully... I'll let you know at the end for sure. But it does feel like these are sort of supposed to be together as kind of like, you know, they're intentionally complementary. Lego store says the UCF is coming back November. Is this true? Oh, did they say November? That's so funny because they're just like, it's temporarily sold out, but should be back soon after October 1st. That's like what their initial statement said, or something similar to that. And so yeah, and everybody was thinking back. I was like, yeah, probably not till Christmas, but yeah. So maybe if they say November, that's probably what it is. It's not like I have any like inside information or anything. If that's what they say, then it's probably November. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be it. And most people are saying that this was kind of an intentional move on Lego to kind of undersell it in the beginning and then create a ton of hype and then have it available just in time for the big buy season for Christmas. So, yeah. Sorry, but this isn't really that unexpected. Why does Will Wheaton look like you? He's stealing your fame. Does Will Wheaton look like me? Do I look like him? He hasn't changed the display from the Millennium Falcon build? Which? Oh yeah, there's another display. Oh, the donation count. Yeah, technically that's still, yeah, we're still in effect for the donation for the Falcon. Yeah. Hey Jack, do you have any modular buildings that hey Jack, I do not have any modular buildings. What one should I buy first? If you're thinking about getting modular buildings, one of my personal favorites is the French Parisian restaurant, Yeah, Ninjago City is a good one. It's technically not modular, but in terms of part to price and just absolute craziness, you know what? It would be so cool if, because they're doing another wave of Ninjago sets, if they just released an entirely different piece of modular building that was still Lego Ninjago City themed. I would love it if we got like modular buildings that were all Ninjago City themed. Yeah. No, they're not going to, but I mean, those are all just like fun, hypothetical, like future builds that I would be totally into it. It's very much kind of like reminiscent of Hong Kong, the Ninjago City. Ooh, here we go. Getting these archways up here. Oh, good. I thought you just abandoned the fan mock video. We did not abandon it. No, we didn't. I just got so tired and I didn't finish it. I'm going to do another one. Yeah, so I'm going to do the other fan mock video this week. I'll try to get another one out next week. But if it ends up just taking too much time throughout the week, I might switch back to the original, just showing some of the fan mocks off at the end of the normal top 10 video. Because it really does, it like adds like a huge amount more time during the week to knock out that video. Even though it's not really, it's not like edited in some like incredibly well fashion, it just takes time. Lots of time. Oops. Put that on the wrong side. Hey, Mulberry Beacon. Kind of busy with work today. Yep, this is gonna be good though. I'm really excited because I got a package. I got a package from these guys, this company, for doing a review, and I'm really excited about the product actually. And it's a big box. I did not think they were gonna be sending me so much of what it is they're sending. They added a jar for YouTube?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Streamlabs is expanding with new widgets.
Heyo.
Oh,
We're gonna have a YouTube jar now, guys. So now if you want to have that cool, see how we have the Twitch jar of awesome. Oh, oops. That jumper piece is not supposed to go there. Not yet. Yeah, so if you want to participate in the jar of awesome, but you don't watch on Twitch, apparently Streamlabs just made a jar available for YouTube streaming as well, which makes sense. In fact, I'm surprised that only around now. Okay, here we go. Next page. This is cool, by the way. This is really legit. That's funny. They already ask you to put the driver in now. I wonder if that's because it's just like a super big pain to get him in later. I doubt it. This is the removable rooftop piece. Ooh, I love this piece. Hold on, where is it? There we go. There's. Oop. I keep knocking this part off the display here. Are you going to add all the donations for the bar? Yeah, we're going to add them all up at the end, because there's still some that are from other avenues of donation that haven't updated yet. So I think that bar at the bottom is over 360. Are you disappointed that Zane dabbed in the behind the bricks video for Ninjago movie? No, I didn't notice that. I'm not a dabber myself, and Zane is my favorite character, but no judgments. I didn't know that he did. Mike, you need to do some calculations and update the donation bar with bits and super chat. Yeah, we will. We shall. Yeah, because there's definitely more that are up there that didn't get counted from before. You are correct. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. Nice little decorations. This is probably one of the coolest vehicles to come from Creator for the Year. I really like this. Very nice. Oop. Doing a lot of these. Hello and welcome. So, is this just a random group of guys with some office space, or is this a business? It's both. Yeah, this basically this channel started out as just like a fun operation with my brother in his garage in Orange County about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago now. And it's just, and people, people have been gravitating towards it, and so we got, this is now a rented space, and we're down in San Diego, and a couple more people added to the team, and we're going strong. Let's see. What UCS Star Wars set should I get for my first one, Jack? I don't know, man. Slave 1 is awesome. It's not nearly as big of a commitment or investment as the UCS Falcon. So I would say that's a pretty good way to go. I'm a huge fan of something being minifig scale, so that's a big factor for me personally. So that's Slave 1 is minifig scale. For instance, the Snowspeeder is like way over minifig scale. It's cool, but like the Snowspeeder is not nearly as cool of a vehicle as something like the Slave 1. What else is good? I mean, a lot of the older UCS sets are also just insanely collectible, so they would be a huge investment if you wanted to go back and get like the Star Destroyer, or actually quite a few of them. Basically anything that's like retired now is going to cost you an arm and a leg. Hello, healers. This is Jack. Where is the Star Wars Destroyer review? It's coming. It's coming. Mike, you've been working on that one, right? It's almost out. Yeah. It's coming. Might even be out tomorrow. Maybe. Is it gonna be out tomorrow? Maybe. Okay, something else is lined up. Jack, where is the Star Destroyer? Yeah, it's coming. Anyone going to see Kingsman? I want to see Kingsman too. I really like the first one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was my bad. I was supposed to see it with Mike last weekend and didn't end up. Yeah. 3 days left until Ninjago movie. I was thinking of getting this. Yeah, I think people are already talking about it. I haven't read any of the review stuff or know anything about it. Oops, there's 2 more windows. Thought I was done. But I am not. Okay, there. Jack, where do you miss the San Diego Chargers? Nope. I moved to San Diego just in time for them to not be here anymore. So I don't have any long-standing affiliation with them. Apparently they're not doing any good, so whatever. I'll be there in 30 minutes if the chat is acting up. Do they have an idea? Okay, nice car. Yeah, this is a nice car. This is a super nice car. The detailing for it is awesome. All right, let's get... This is a really good. This is a really good little little build here. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Hey, this is my first streams to join, so hey, hello gamer kids. Nice, look at this thing. The more I build, the more I'm liking the build. Nice, and we've got these corner tiled pieces. Kingsman 1. Is Kingsman 1 appropriate for kids? No. I mean, it's got a lot of action and violence and stuff, but like it's portrayed in kind of the last scene. No. That was so it still makes no sense. It's like one of the funniest like floppy mistakes I've ever. Like, people wrote articles all about it, like, what was he thinking? No, it's not really. It's got, like, a sort of a lighthearted tone, but that doesn't mean it's appropriate for kids. Lots of violence. Gosh, that church scene was so incredible, though. It's so good.
Yeah, really, you don't let kids watch that.
Yeah, no, don't let your kids, like young children, watch it. It's all... You know, it's got kind of it's like James Bond meets Austin Powers, sort of, in a weird way. Like, you know, there's a little bit of the slapstick and a little bit more of the humor, but just as much of the violence, if not more, than James Bond.
Less seriously than James Bond.
Yeah, it's like a less serious version of James Bond with just as much violence, if not more. Yeah, it was good though. It was fun. Bam. The bus doesn't have doors. An accident waiting to happen. It does have one door. The bus has the one door. But remember, this is like 1930s bus. It's not held up to the same safety regulations as maybe some of the standard buses now. Oh wait, hold on. Before I put that on, I should probably find the sticker. This is bus number 318. Who can find the significance in the number 318? Now, that doesn't have anything to do with the set number. I bet you anything. It's like the birthday of like the designer. That'd be my guess. It's like March 18th or something. The designers always like to throw in like little personal anecdotes if they can with things like that. That's my guess. I bet you like one of the designers that did this, that worked on this, is like March 18th is their birthday. Just a total, that's a shot in the dark. Don't quote me, guys. Ah. Oh no, the wheel's in the back. Hello, everybody. Oh, hello. Kingsman, the Secret Service, not number 1. Jack, what will the next minifig collection be? You know what? I was about to have one come out. I mean, last week was all about the UCS Falcon. There's a handful of other ones, some smaller ones. I've got a choice between a couple. Haven't totally decided. I need to make some orders. We're about to do tons of orders for way more collections and also like much bigger and much cooler ones. We're on the cusp of doing a lot of big orders. And with that, we're going to have some sort of throwback sets to go along with it, so that'll be fun. But I might finish off the Western collection, the second half of it, so you can probably guess what that would be. Haven't decided. Jack, stream started earlier than I expected it to. Yes, it did. Sorry, we're trying to start closer to 10 nowadays, just because it's like, it's just like faster and more convenient for us. I think we would have done it earlier too, and now Mike's schedule has changed up a bit, so he can actually get in earlier most of the time. So yeah, I think 10 is probably going to be one of the more common times that we start. The infamous church scene, yeah, it's amazing. I remember I hadn't seen it, and my brother, like, he was just like, "See Kingsman." I was like, "What?" He was just like, "Just see it." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Just see the movie, and then talk to me." I was like, "Okay." And then, oh, I understand. Love this. I love the side license plate. Looks so good. Dude, this thing looks so good. Everything about it. We're just about to finish off the roof, and then we'll be done. All right, and here we've got the racks. Come on, buddy. No caps lock. Jack, there's a really cool leak for Snoke at YouTube. I saw the thumbnail for that, and I was like, and I'm not even gonna finish reading what you wrote, because it's like, I was like, okay, if there's a super convincing and super good leak about Snoke's identity, I'm like, do I really want to know? I saw that. It's like this huge video that's blowing up really fast. I can't remember the name of the channel, but this guy is like he's like a really big sort of Star Wars YouTuber that does like all those theory videos, and he's got a video that's like blowing up where he like pretty much figured out like who Snoke is. And I saw the thumbnail and I was like, I'm not clicking that. I'm gonna live in ignorance. I saw it, and so Helios, I didn't read the rest of your comment because it looked like you were about to go into it. So, sorry. I'm not. I know it's technically a theory, so like in like a weird roundabout way, it's like sort of not a spoiler. But I'm gonna, for like my own personal thing, I'm gonna be like, that's a spoiler for me. So I'm not personally gonna click on it. And you know, reveals are always so much better when you don't see it coming. So, you know, I'm gonna try to live in the darkness until December if I can. Like, I feel like through just like me being on the internet and YouTube in general, that I'm gonna accidentally figure out what that theory is, sort of through something else. I don't know. Like, I'm sure if you type in like Snoke identity reveal or something, you find it. But Mike, don't tell me what it is if you watch it. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to know. It technically, I think it's like a theory, but he says like that it was leaked to him, like that the creator, like somebody leaked the identity to him. So I'm like, okay, like sounds. Wow, there it is. I didn't realize, but I just finished this. I'm gonna build the presents for it. So, anyways, this is just a look at it. Legit. This is so good, dude. This is like one of my favorite vehicles of 2017 so far. This one's, it's just the colors are good, the shape is great. Look at these wheel wells that come up in that nice high arch. You gotta press that down a little bit. So good. And the whole roof comes off too in one solid chunk. I was afraid that it was gonna be like they'd come apart in pieces and you'd like barely be able to get a guy in and out. But no, that is, you got space, you got 3 other seats in the back. You know, they don't need to be side by side. It's totally fine the way it is. So good, man. Okay. And it's also a perfectly symmetrical roof, so it doesn't really matter how you want to put it on. You can kind of just put it forward or backwards. Okay, I'm gonna build the presents for it. Ooh, this one's nice. This has got a little golden topped. The pink and gold. There we go. And then a golden bow. And this one is just 3 presents, that's it. Nice and simple. Wow, a lot of little pieces. Alright. Nice and easy. Now let me just look at this. Oh, I see. there's just extra trees that aren't even supposed to be attached into anything. Peter Van Bruggen. Yes, the UCS Millenium Falcon. Right. If the store says it's coming back November 1st, then that's probably what's happening. So this is cool. You can have... It's funny because the instructions say, you know, you can put the presents in kind of however you like. So there's the 3 studded points on the top. But it just occurred to me that, like, you could put, like, a tree here, too, if you wanted to, like, transport a tree instead of the presents. That's awesome. So the driver's in there, and there's these 2 guys. I'm going to go into, like, sort of the full details of this whole thing at the end. But you know what? Wait. Hold on. I'm going to check underneath here. Because I'm missing something. I couldn't find this piece in the beginning, if you remember. And it's straight up not here now. It's so weird. And it's not in any of the bags that were left over. So I don't know. I'm supposed to have the glass container piece here. But I couldn't find it from this bag. Got all my spare parts. I know I dropped something earlier, but it was this weird Technic cross piece. So anyways, I don't know where that part is supposed to be, guys. It's not on the floor that I can see. Now, number 2, I don't know if you can hear me, but number 2. Oh, wait, you know what? I totally forgot. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. We didn't hook up that camera today. I had it unplugged from earlier. But anyways, we got a ton of number 2 bags. It's on the floor. I know Willem's probably on the floor. What are you looking for? It's probably. Oh wait, it's over there. Yeah. Mike, do you wanna just plug that into the that camera into the case real quick?
Think it's gonna work?
I don't know. Let's find out. You think it'll accidentally kill one of our other webcams? Do you think it will? It may. Okay, maybe not. All right.
You can try, but that's on me.
It's on me. If it's broken, you gotta fix it. All right, I'm gonna move all these parts out of the way. Yeah, you're right. That glass thing at the bottom is probably in the other. Is it hooked up? All right, I'm gonna start unbagging this. I'm looking at it. I can't see it turn on yet, so it might not be detected. No, it's not. I saw you drop it on the ground. Right, I know. I dropped something on the ground earlier, and if I see it, I'll find it and let you know. But I straight up don't see it.
Wanna try again?
No, if that doesn't turn blue around the edges, it's not turned on.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, guys. I'll find it. Don't worry, guys. BrickVault, hey, Jackets. Jack, is there any validity to the rumors of the delay UCS release date? Like to hear from a credible source. Well, go to Becht. Thank you for the question. And as far as I know, that's what the website is saying. That's what the website, the actual LEGO store website is saying. It's not going to be around until November 1st. So I don't see why they would have a reason to lie. I don't know. But thank you for following, by the way. You just followed. And also we have a Bockwurst something else. Sorry, I can't read the full name. Followed. X Gaming and Official has followed, as well as Kobe66. Boom. Welcome. Thank you for following. Thanks for checking out the channel. Oh, that's such a cool print. Oh, it's so good. It's the shield piece. Look. Okay, hold on. It's a little too bright. That piece there. Look at that. First of all, it's amazing. But it's the shield piece. It's like Captain America's shield. Except, oh, that's so good. That's definitely exclusive to this set. Jack, what do you think about the hurricanes? I think they're terrible. I actually have quite a bit of family that lives out on one of those small Caribbean islands that the last two, they were super lucky because they were really, you know, they were just kind of barely missed by the full force of those, the main wins by the eye. But this next one, Mira coming in, is once again, it's in the possible projected pathway for the third time in a row. So hopefully they get lucky a third time. But even then, it's just like they, you know, the people that do get affected by it, it's devastating because it's like, you know, media jumps on and they say, this is horrible, let's raise some donations, and then, you know, money gets raised and some rebuilding happens. But even the best case scenario relief efforts, the affected area is affected for, you know, for years and years and years, up to a decade or longer. They're still feeling some of the negative effects of all the damage that it's caused. So yeah, it's a pretty bad situation to be stuck out there in one of those places. Much better than the round tile. Yes, it is, Willem. I like it because it's curved. That's why it's so much better. Because there's an actual curvature to this piece as opposed to a flat tile print. And it's a slightly different size. You know, it's almost like a 3x3, maybe a... No, it's even a little bit more narrow than like a 3-stud wide thing, but bigger than a 2-stud. So it's just like a nice, it's a different size, it's a different shape. It's just a much better piece to have printed like that. What Last Jedi set should I get besides BB-8? Personally, I think my personal favorite from the Last Jedi sets, now that we've built them all, was Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. That was just my own personal favorite. It's not cheap. It's definitely a little bit over. It's definitely overpriced, but I just like that set more than the other ones. Boom. All right. Just pouring out all of these parts, making sure that we got everything in the right place. And now, let's start the build. Sorry, I'm moving all the way through. 6 tight. Okay. Whew. All right. Where did the other... Okay, I knew I was missing something. Probably need the manual for this. That would be a good place to start. Oh, man. I didn't give myself enough actual space. Should have like a special stand for the manual. I'm going to leave it kind of... There's a lot of pieces. The first set of bags probably only had 300 or maybe a little less to build the initial part. And then this part is basically the rest of the set, so it's at least 600 pieces, but probably more to build the whole darn thing. Okay, it asked me to do the minifigs first, if I can find the pieces. It's always a mixed bag, whether or not the pieces can actually be found right in the beginning for the figs. Let's see, we've got our coffee shop girl. She's definitely been around in a bunch of sets. Hey Jack, you up for UCS ATM6? Oh no, you're showing my lack of... What's ATM6? Quick. Oh, okay, that's the original name for it. Okay, Heavy Assault Walker ATM6. That'd be sweet. I mean, personally, I would like to get a UCS AT-AT first before the Heavy Assault Walker, just because that's still the more cool and classic of the vehicles. There's the guy. Oh, Mike has updated the donations. We're at $492.29. $392. Hello, YouTube chat won't work for me. Vintage Bricks, are you signed in with your YouTube account or Google account? I think Google account also works. It's not hard. I mean, you know, it's probably the same set of things you have to do to make your Twitch account. But I don't see why it wouldn't, unless like we banned you forever ago. But if it doesn't work, you usually would say that. Jack, do you like the Lego Ghost Rider minifigure? Yes, I do. I do Lego Star Wars boy. Yes. Okay. I can't find her legs. They're out. She's out for now. I liked the Ghost Rider minifig. Was not a big fan of his motorcycle, which I think they should have put more effort into that because it's Ghost Rider. If you're gonna make a good motorcycle build for any minifigure, you're gonna make it for Ghost Rider. I think they learned their lesson with Lobo, who's coming out the next round. His motorcycle looks like a pretty decent build, and he's also like a really iconic motorcycle character. So, but yeah, they should have made Ghost Rider's bike better. They did a good job with Catwoman from the Lego Batman movie. I thought her motorcycle is one of the best ones I've seen. In terms of a brick-built motorbike, I think Catwoman might actually be my personal favorite motorbike. But yeah, Ghost Rider's bike, I was just like, that is a missed opportunity, guys. You could have done better. But yeah, Lobo looks like he'll be cool. I haven't been able to chat since Falcon Stream 3. Really? I don't know what got you. Does it say that you're banned? Because I think if you're banned, it'll tell you you're banned. I can check after the stream, Vintage Bricks, to see if you're on the banned list. And it's funny because it also tells you, like, if somebody's banned, it'll also like tell you why the person got banned. Because there's so many people that chat for so often, and sometimes you don't remember who got banned or why they did. And we've definitely gotten messages from people being like, I got banned for no reason. Can you unban me? And then I like look at the actual thing online. I'm just like, no, you got banned for a reason. Let's see. I hope I can get for Christmas. I never got any holiday promotions except the one for 2016 Advent calendar. I was just lucky enough to find my store started carrying from last year. This for Christmas. Yeah, well, this set shouldn't be too hard to get. I don't know how popular it's really going to be. My guess is that this isn't going to be something that is going to be selling out too badly. Generally, though, the Christmas sets do sell pretty well, especially when you get closer to the holiday season, like mid-October, early November. That's when these things really do start to sell. So I think that's probably something good to keep in mind. I never played Splatoon. What is it like? I've never played it either. Stream 2. Also, it was Stream 2 I last chatted. Okay. Well, I can just check like the username in our database to see if you're like on a list. But if you're not on the list, then I don't know. You can probably a pretty easy way to do it right off the bat would be to just log out of your YouTube and then just log back in real quick and see if that works, because that might be it. I've been having problems with the YouTube chat too. The chat just does not load for me. Well, guess what, guys? YouTube, they kicked me out of my own dashboard when I was streaming on for the Falcon last time. And then they just let me back in later. It was super weird. They're super inconsistent with the way their platform works for streaming. So it might honestly just be a YouTube problem. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it ends up being, is just YouTube's just like, we keep on accidentally messing things up. So I will check though. Get UCS Live on or wait for Han Solo sets to be revealed. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that didn't even occur to me. Because I was pretty surprised when I saw some leaked pictures of the Falcon, at least the Microfighter Falcon, where it kind of looks a little different from normal Millennium Falcon. So like the actual Falcon is going to look a little different, which makes sense. It totally makes sense. Of course it's going to look different if it's 20 years or 25 years younger. So that being said, that could be something kind of crazy. If they also show the Slave 1 from way back. Because I don't get it why. Hold on, this might also show my ignorance, but Jango Fett's ship is not the Slave 1, right? Jango Fett has a different ship that just is like the similar model, but not the same one. Mike, is that true? Mike, you don't know? You don't know either? It looks like the same ship, but obviously it's like a different ship because it's not the same colors, but maybe it's a He did not what? I don't know. I mean, he escaped. He takes it and he flies away with it. Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, they might have a different version of the Slave 1 also, and a different version of the Falcon. Jack, I use old music an old music stand like from band class to hold my manuals while building. Really helps with limited table space, but I think it's not up to the task for the Falcon manual. You're right about that, Jason. Because we still have the manual just in the Falcon box right now. And the manual's already like, I think it's like 10 pounds or something. It is pretty heavy. Okay. Let me just make sure that I've got all the right pieces here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think I got everything there. Hey Jack, which set in Jago City are UCS Falcon? I don't know if it was you that asked me this question earlier, but that exact question was asked earlier, and the real question should be UCS Falcon or 2.5 Ninjago City sets if you're actually looking at the price, equal pricing. But I would still say UCS Falcon. Ninjago City is pretty awesome too, but I would say UCS Falcon. I'm a little bit biased. Or a lot of it biased. Okay, we're building up the foundation, as you can see. Ooh, it's even going to get longer out this way. I bought a Falcon, and it said back order till October 1st, but when I rang them, they said it changed while I was paying, now November 1st. Ooh, 2 points for kids. That is... Ugh. I hate it when stuff like that happens, and it's mostly just like bad UI and stuff. The Lego site just is not optimized for high traffic, and then it'll end up doing dumb, silly things like that. I mean, to be perfectly honest, you're just lucky that you got it at all. I mean, I don't know what the ratio is. Like, I don't know what the success rate is or was for people that were going online to try to get the UCS Falcon, but my super amateur rough estimate of what the success rate is was probably like 1 in 5 or maybe even less people actually ended up getting it, maybe even 1 in 10. I have no idea, but if you ended up getting it, I think that in and of itself is a big enough success. And I'm gonna be really happy when we get that thing in the mail. When I get that black VIP card, I'll be very, very stoked. There you go. This one's coming in. This one's coming in. All right. Why is that looking funny? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're just finishing off the last bit of... Okay, yeah, this foundation just got a lot more solid just now. Putting together these pieces. Where the heck? Come on, modified 1x1s. Can't see it. I can't see it. So bright my... Hello, just got here. Hello, Harry. I was happy to get 2. You got 2? You got 2? Dude, you're like 1 in a million. He ordered 2. Well, you might have, but you can just jump on somebody else's profile real quick. If you've got 2 people hanging around there. That's amazing if you got 2 online. You're like 1 in a million, man. They massively underestimated the demand. Yes, Willem, it was interesting. I think reading the comment section on the BrickFan.com when he released an article about he called it the UCS Falcon like debacle, I think was the name of his article. And a lot of the people commenting on that were just like, yeah, it's totally intentional from LEGO. Like this was part of their plan to create a really, really high demand for the set. And then, you know, by the time it's available again, it'll be conveniently available right at the peak point of buying for the Christmas season. So everyone's going to think that they can't get the set, and then all of a sudden they're going to have a ton of them available right when Christmas comes around. And then everyone's going to buy up their entire UCS Falcon inventory. So that's the working theory, at least according to quite a few people. Quite a few people that were commenting on the article. I don't know how credible those sources are, but it's definitely a perspective to be considered. Yeah, I don't know if it is true. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Not really a big fan of that kind of business practice. Because, you know, there were some super fans showing up at the store where we were, showing up at like 2 a.m. and being like, what? How did I not get this set? Like, I got here at 2 a.m. and it's already not going to be available for me. You know, and that's just kind of like too bad. Because you know that a lot of the people that were buying the set originally are people that are trying to resell. But like a lot of those people that were showing up early, like on that first day, they were like, you know, they were there because they wanted the set. They wanted to build it. They wanted to customize it with you know, with lights, and they wanted it because they wanted it, not to resell. But unfortunately, you know, the lack of availability has kind of left a few people in the dark, in the dust. I don't know what you want to call it. This is really great snow detailing, though. Very good design choice for these guys to use the curved pieces. All these little white curved pieces. Very good. Yeah, and there's a couple more of these little. Need one more of those little widget pieces. It's probably the last one in this whole area, so of course it's going to be semi-impossible to find. Come on. I know you gotta be around here somewhere, unless they split up that piece into two separate bags, but I somehow doubt that. Oh, nope, yeah, there it was. Alright, so we've got the platform built up a bit. Okay, let's be a family. Hey, hello, Nightbrick. Got 2 Falcons because I want to build it, but don't want to open the box. Dilemma Central, buy 2. Yeah, I've seen. That's a really common way to go about. That's a really common way for people to go about getting sets nowadays. Is they want to have like the one that's like pristine, that never gets opened, and then maybe you sell it like 10 years down the road and pay for your kids' college tuition or something, and then you have your own personal one that you actually buy and display and everything. So. Yeah, I see that. That's a pretty common way people are going nowadays. Is they get 2 of the really big collector's sets. Here we go. We got some mail. Let's stick the mail right in. Okay, that's the mailbox. And oh, this is kind of an interesting little. Oh, I think this is a ramp. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. It's a ramp. That'd be my guess. Come on, buddies. Okay, lots of weird little modified pieces. Where are they going to go? Come on, guys. Okay. I need to get a 2x3 dark gray. Probably in here somewhere. Oh, there's the barista's legs. She finally found her legs. Jack, how many VIP points does BrickVault have on their account? None anymore, Vintage Bricks. I used all mine. I mean, not none. I used all mine for for the Falcon. So it was enough to pay for the tax. Maybe a little bit more than the tax. So I did get obviously some VIP points for the purchase of the Falcon, but whatever that is, $800 plus this. So yeah, not a huge amount, but some for sure. I mean, that's a decent amount. Don't get me wrong, that's actually quite a bit, but we've had more before in the past. We've probably racked up close to like $150 worth of points at any given time. I think that was our record. Where the heck? Ooh, I like that we have these gray microphone pieces. I wonder what they're gonna get used for. Dude, I am seriously not finding. It's the inverted slope pieces. Light gray. These are actually really uncommon pieces in general. Things that I wish I had way more of. There's one. I found one. And there's two. Okay. I got 4 Falcons, Jack. Really, Peter Quill? You got 4? Are you trolling me? Are you just saying that to mess with me? You got 4 Falcons? How did you get 4? Where are you gonna put them? Do you have to like rent your own storage space? Like, I mean, sacrifice an entire closet? Where on earth are those 4 Falcons gonna go? I mean, just the boxes alone are gonna be like, you must have some real space where you're at. One major clip. Oh man, I know there's got to be another one in there somewhere. Dude, this is like the slowest thing. This is exactly why you don't want to be opening up however many bags this was. This was like 6 different bags. Even for the Falcon, I don't think we ever had this many single pieces on the table at a given moment. Granted, I've already built quite a bit from right now, but oh, there we go. There's the last of these little clip pieces. But let me just zoom this out for a second. I've already built quite a bit from here, and there's a lot more. There's I don't know, probably half of them are still on this corner over here, but it's kind of like, it's like, come on guys, just number it out just a little bit more. You know, make 3 numbers. That would speed up the build time significantly. Oh, these are what the microphone pieces are for. Such a good idea. Okay, so you got the 2 microphone pieces. Where's the chain? The chain should be easy to find. Here it is. Okay. Make mocks, not war. Yes, yes, Halo Legend. I agree. Whoever said they have 4 Falcons is lying. The limit is 3 Falcons. Well, Vintage Bricks, people can use whatchamacallums, different they can use different profiles, which I think is a lot. So that's cool. So those are the top posts for the chain. They're actually microphones. Don't quote me, but that might be the first time they're in light bluish gray. Nice. Oh yeah, and these are what the little clip pieces were for. Nice. There's a little ramp that goes up. Nice. Real nice. I love your vids. They're amazing. Thank you, Nightbricks. UCS Millennium Falcon or BB-8? Guys, it's so hard to compare, you know, how the Falcon is next to basically anything else. For me personally, I'm just like, yeah, Falcon trumps all. So, yeah, I would say Falcon definitely over the BB-8. BB-8 was a good addition though, and I think they did a good job matching up the build style to the R2, the R2D2. There was so many UCS versions of it already made by other builders, though, that you know, I think the build style. I think they did a decent job with the build style. They kept it a bit blocky, but they added a few more rounded over pieces to make sure that it kind of felt a little bit more round. I'll be curious to see if anybody does the BB-8. Can figure out like a bigger BB-8, but without using sort of the blocky brick built style. I think that could actually be kind of cool. Okay, where's this? It's good. You get these little diamond pieces in there, and then you take a nice flat tile piece, and you can kind of get these things to like really flatten out if you want. All right. Please stop. Jack, I have 130 pounds on my VIP account. What would you recommend to buy? It's a lot. That's an amazing amount. You must have been saving up for a long time. I feel weird recommending to buy stuff. I don't know you. I don't know what your interests are. I don't know any of that stuff. So I would feel weird trying to recommend you to just buy something, because any recommendations people usually give are just stuff that they want. You know, because I don't know if you're a collector, if you're somebody that wants a set that you think is going to be worth more to sell later. I don't know if you I don't know. I can't possibly in my right mind feel justified recommending a set to you. Jack, how much money do you spend on Lego a year? Because you got lots of it. You spend a lot on money, on Lego, on money. Yeah, we spend a lot on money. Well, basically, pretty much all the profits from this channel just go straight back into doing more stuff for the channel. So, a lot. Yeah, our budget is as good as the channel does. Basically, if our channel has like a particularly good month, then we're like, ooh, now let's buy this collection that we had our eye on for a while, or let's get 2 of these sets that we wanted to do a conglomerate build of, or something like that. That's often the case. So cool. I don't think this thing is, wow, can you just see that? This thing is not supposed to be twisting around at all, but it was attached on, see if I can rip it off again. Yeah. So it's got the ratcheted piece in there, and it's with the wedge pieces. That's so nice. It's so clever. It's actually really good. I like that a lot. And it just snaps right in. Perfect 45-degree angle right there. Really, really good. Such a clean and like simple way to do it. All right, we got a lot of little pieces now. Oh boy. How many of these jumpers do we need? 12 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I don't know where the 12th one is. It's around there somewhere. About a year of saving. That's about a year of saving and a year of buying a lot, though. That's a lot. That's a lot to get in a year. You've been a busy bee. Ooh, we got some more followers. We have Diego1103 has hosted. Oh yes, Diego, you've hosted us before. And then, oh well, we got a follower from Korea, Yugibang Taewon. Yugibang Taewon, welcome. Didn't think I could read Korean. Did ya? Mind blown. What? Welcome. Or SOSAO. Got some international followers. Love it. Everybody is welcome here at BrickVault. Oops. I wasn't even looking. I just put that part down. It wasn't supposed to be that part. Hey Jack, which set in Ninjago City you see? You already asked me that one, Peter. I already answered the question twice. Twice. Oh, did I already grab 12 and I don't realize it? Oh no, I need one more of the jumpers. There it is, and I found it. What's your opinion on the new Millennium Falcon set? It's awesome. I love it. I mean, I've got the review is up, and I basically was like, sorry guys, normally I try to be unbiased, but I'm biased this time. It's it's good. I like it a lot. It's a website where you submit your custom builds and you win a lot of Lego sets and other Lego related stuff. Are you talking about Rebrick for the contest? Yeah, Rebrick does have a contest coming up. Hey Jack, which set? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you see that coming on there? Hey Jack, which set in Ninjago City? Or oh yeah, sorry. I keep on looking at like the same questions coming up over again. Oops. Oh man. Come on now. Keep on knocking out the little microphone heads. Ooh, bench time. Would you rather make a huge Lego house or a hotel? Well, we've already got a decent hotel modular build in the city, and there's definitely a mansion, but I think maybe a good like house with like a porch or something, like maybe like a good farm style house or something, that might be a fun build. Yeah, I'd say house. These pieces, there they are. These are the parts I was looking for. Why did you start YouTube? I'm asking in a nice way. Okay, play. All right, play Lex. Yeah, that's the. Sometimes people ask questions and you don't understand the tone behind it, so it can sound. Yeah, no, I understand. We started, or why did we start YouTube? Let's see. It was like my brother and I. My brother still currently is running another YouTube channel all about video games, and he'd always wanted to start a Lego YouTube channel because that's also a mutual hobby passion of ours. And basically, I hadn't been in the area for a really long time, and I kind of came back into town. And I was working on production stuff, and it was like, and it came to this moment where he's like, hey, like, I know you're working in production, I know you're doing this. Hey, we've got all this Lego, I know how to do YouTube. Let's start this Lego YouTube channel. And I was like, all right, yeah, let's give it a shot. So I was working part-time somewhere and then doing the Lego YouTube channel at the same time. And then it just turned into a point where it was like, hey, I think I can quit my job and then just do this all the time. So that's the basic story. But why? Because, I mean, you get to, I mean, if it works out, which so far it has been, you get to do what you love to do all day, every day. And that's, I mean, that's something that, you know, it's a pretty rare opportunity. And so we're really happy that things have been working out pretty well for us.
Let's see.
What do I like better, Ninjago City or the Death Star? You know what? I'm tempted to say the Ninjago City. I am. And I'm also tempted to say, where the heck is this place? Where's this place I'm looking for? Gosh, darn it. Oh my gosh, there it is. It's hiding. So many little parts are hiding all over the place. I'm so tempted to just skip on to the next step and be like, all right, whenever that piece shows up, I'll just put it down. I think I'm gonna do that. I just hope I don't forget about it. Can you collab with Talk Bricks? I'm not that familiar with Talk Bricks. I mean, there's a million people we'd like to collab with. We're actually working. We've got like a mutual collab project worked out with another channel right now, where we've sort of done like our half of the collab, and then the other half is going to be their sort of thing. It's kind of confidential right now, so I'm not going to say what it is. But I will say that it is not a Lego YouTube channel. It is another kind of YouTube channel. So we are working on collabs with people. Collabs always take a lot longer than you might expect, because it's emails back and forth, and then it's talking about this, and then it's sending video files and ordering parts. You know, it's still like working through Bricklink and getting delays with that, you know, because Bricklink always has their certain kinds of delays. What, did I skip an entire step? Dude, I totally did. Of course I did. This part I shouldn't put that down. I skipped an entire, how do I do this? I do this, like I think I'm here, and then this whole step, I just flipped the page and I totally skipped that. I don't know if you guys do that too. I do that all the time. It's like you think you're on a roll, so you just kind of go through it as fast as you can. I know there's a register piece. There it is. I am from Sweden. Welcome. Is it just you and Mike that work in the studio? Yeah, for the most part. We do have an intern now. But yeah, we've got it's mostly Mike and I that are putting all the videos together. And so far it's pretty good. I feel like we keep on adding more little things to our plate like every week though. So any amount of free time that you think you might have, all of a sudden gets turned into no free time, at least for me. But yeah, it's mostly just Mike and I that do it. What's your best Lego set, guys? Best Lego set? I mean, come on, guys. The UCS Falcon just made it into the studio. Oh my gosh, I'm looking back at another piece that I know I skipped over from a step or two ago. Like maybe it'll show up at a certain point. It's not. Ugh. All right, I'm just gonna keep moving on. All right, yeah, here's the front counter. This might be the coffee shop or something. No, I'm supposed to be putting oh no, it's the ticket booth, because the ticket piece is now supposed to fit into the area. Oh my gosh, I just found the part. The single piece, I found it. Life is good again. Life is good again. Here's the ticket part. There we go. That was the part I was missing. When do you think the UCS Millenium will be available again? According to the Lego website, it says November 1st, and I am inclined to believe them. So, yeah, but remember, it's available November 1st, and then the entire website's going to crash again. So it's going to be one of those things where it's like, remember to pay attention to the exact minute that it comes out. Because I'm telling you, if you're not paying attention exactly, yeah, there's a good chance you just won't get it again. So, yeah, if you're really serious about getting that Falcon, yeah, try to be on top of the exact minute that it gets released. What do you think is the best Lego set of 2017? Come on, man. Everybody keeps asking me. I'm on this Falcon hype train right now. It's going to be hard for me to answer something other than UCS Millennium Falcon for all these questions. I have a feeling. I do have to say, this is seriously one of my favorite vehicles from 2017. Just like a standard vehicle, like any four-wheeled thing from the year 2017. This is actually one of my favorites. Really nice design here. So that's a pleasant surprise for this set. I mean, it looked good. It looked good before, and it is as good as I thought. Ooh, all right. So we're starting to build up some interesting little tidbits right here. When do you think the UCS Falcon will be available again? Oh wait, I think you already asked that question. Jack, will you build a mock like Jang Bricks? I mean, he does a lot of building mocks. That's like his main stuff. Is most of the mocks that I've seen him do are modular stuff, or not necessarily modular, but like buildings and stuff to flesh out the city. So we do have one really large mock that is on the list for our custom building that we have. Actually, most of it has been designed out. Not all of it, but like a good portion of it has been already designed out. We just haven't finished off the details, but that's going to be a really large mock for the city. So we do have a large city mock. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to negate Jing Bricks. I mean, there's a billion other people that do city mock buildings. And we have a ton of custom ones, some of which are just from other people that sell their instructions, like on Brick Depot and stuff. Brick City Depot. Those guys have really good ones. Jason and Brian Lyles. Their builds are some of my favorite. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we work on, but it's not necessarily like Jang Brick's style or anything. I don't know exactly what his style would be. I don't know. You are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Tuva. Insert name here 23 has followed on Twitch. And Stump DDK also followed on Twitch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Favorite Lego minifigure from 2017? I don't know. I have no idea. Did the collectible minifig series with the hiker, did that come out 2017 or 2016? Because he's one of my favorite minifigs of all time. So if he came out 2017, then maybe he's on the top of the list. I forgot to put two of the. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're one of our Jaden. I never say your name because I don't know how to say it. Thank you though. Yeah, I missed that one there, and then this one here. I didn't even have to like look at the picture. You can just see that they're missing. Thank you. Get these put in her. At BrickVault, hello from Poland. Hello, Lego Kobe Maniac. Is Maniac a Polish name? Is Maniak a Polish name? Maniak? And hold on, where was that? Maniak?
It's like a Polish word for crazy guy.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Say some crazy guy.
Okay. Oh, it's like maniac.
Yeah, like
Maniac, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even make that connection until.
Right,
It's like a slightly
He's a man.
differently. Yeah. Only a subtly different spelling of the English word maniac, and I
Yeah,
just
I didn't
didn't even.
notice that. Like, that's actually true.
Yeah.
You're a maniac. In
Maniac.
Polish, you would say maniac.
Maniac.
There is no like I. It's maniac.
And how do you say baklava?
What?
Baklava.
Like the mask?
No, the food. The dessert.
Oh, I'm sorry, but there's other word balaklava,
Balaklava.
which is like this.
Oh,
like, this kind of-
balaclava. Yeah, we say balaclava.
Yeah, like a mask. Baklava is not a Polish word.
It's not a Polish
It's
word,
Turkish.
but how do you say it?
Baklava.
Baklava.
What is that? Subscribe on Twitch.
Mulberry
Oh,
Beacon.
recommended.
Subscribed 2-tier. So now you get to use the second
Oh,
of
that was
the.
a $2 subscription.
Yeah, thank you. You get to use the second of the graphics. And where's that other piece I'm looking for? Why am I not able
Thank
to
you.
find it? I like the Unikitty graphic for the subscribers. Okay, there we go.
The second Twitch emote is called Crepes Building.
Yeah. What is it? I don't know. I don't think I saw your second Twitch emote.
It's like a small like wording like keep building.
Keep building, buddy. Oh, cool.
I think you can use that now because you subscribe.
Hello from Zealand. Oh, we got a Kiwi in the house. What time is it in New Zealand right now? I've got some family in Auckland, or just on the outskirts of Auckland, like not in the main part of the city. I did a trip out to New Zealand way back, probably over 10 years ago. But holy guacamole, that is a place. Uh-huh. Bump ba dum bump bump bump. Ooh, nice. Here's our coffee maker. Okay, yeah. So we're definitely making this is going to be for the coffee shop. I mean, obviously, it's just there's the coffee shop and then there's tickets. That's it. This place only sells coffee, tickets, and maybe Lego sets. Okay, yeah. I'm just getting some messages. I don't know if you can hear those Skype messages on the Twitch stream or the YouTube stream. Have you ever got a set with a missing piece? You know what? I don't think so. I have gotten a set with a mismolded cockpit piece. That was for the Avengers Quinjet the space one. I can't remember the name, the exact set, but that was super disappointing because that was like a pretty important piece for the set, and it was totally mismolded. So yeah, that was the biggest letdown. And then every now and then we've had like I think it was like a missing page in one of the instruction booklets. But yeah, no, I don't think we've ever had a missing piece. As much as you want to like say that there's a piece missing, it's always because you dropped it or it was stuck in a bag or it was stuck inside another spot. So no, we haven't had any missing parts. Which should be something for you guys. I know people do lose parts. Jack, when you do an update on your Imperial Army, okay, eat, sleep, build, repeat. Awesome name, by the way. This week, city update. It's going to be more of a reduction in sets because we have the city is just full of sets right now, and it doesn't look as good as it could, I don't think. And we also got a few more pieces that are going to kind of just flesh it out. So we're not going to have any white open spaces. Everything's going to be base plated up. Or already is, actually. We already base plated everything up. So that's already in there. So the update is going to happen today. And then for the Imperial Army, I have a whole episode worked out with my Imperial Army. So that's going to happen soon, sooner rather than later. We have a million things that I want to do that are on my to-do list. And unfortunately, that list just keeps on getting higher because we keep on getting distracted. Ah, dude, this is seriously this. I don't know how many times this is broken up, but it is actually kind of annoying. It doesn't stick in that well. Okay, it stays there, just not that well. This thing, a little bit sensitive. I'm looking for the glass window. Come on, buddy. This does have a... Okay, it does. Sometimes they don't have windows in there, but this one does. Alright, I'm going to find the window later and just put it in. It's going to go on this way. Oops. Supposed to add the 2 jumper pieces first. Bye! Jack, have you built the last Jedi buildable figures? Nope, those are on the list for review also. Once again, there's a million things that I need to keep staying on top of. Just haven't had the time yet. Where is... Oh, there it is. 1, 2, and then 3. I almost binned that Batgirl collectible minifigure cape once. It stunk for weeks. By the way, thanks for reading my comment. Binned the Batgirl collectible fig cape? It stunk for weeks? What are you talking about? How does the you threw the cape into the trash can, and then you had to pull it out later, and it just stank. That is an unfortunate situation. There it is. You almost binned it. Wait, what? Will this be one day? Yes, of course, yes. This is, yeah, definitely one day. It's only 900 pieces. It's less than 1,000, so yeah, we're definitely finishing this off today. Apsamundo. Oops. Let's get a nice, oh, this is the, what's the name of this cafe? We're about to put the sticker on it. It's called Cafe Slay. It's got the Ho-Ho Cocoa, Cafe Milano, Santa's Eggnog, and a sugar cookie. They actually all have different prices. Watch out! And okay, I've just joined. What did I miss? You missed it all. Extreme banter boy. Oh man, he's got some extreme banter, guys. Watch out. Now we're over halfway for sure. I'm building up the coffee shop, and that is the way the news goes. Here we go. Oh, cool. Huh. That's cool. We have a new Lego news print. Or I haven't seen this one. I don't know if it's new, but Lego News, the greatest hero ever! And it shows a little firefighter and he's rescuing a little kitty cat from the tree. Nice. I didn't think, I hadn't seen that one before. There's also another Lego, oh my gosh! Okay, this is like number 10, having broken this thing out, okay. Where is the other news? There's another news article that we're missing, and it should be, you'd expect them to be from the same bag, but unless there's a different Lego news article, maybe that newspaper piece is not the same one that's in the manual. Dude, that might be it. Because in the print in the manual, it shows the old Lego news paper piece and not this new one. So I'm like wondering if it should go into a different spot. Dude, I don't think it should. I think that actually, okay. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna put this piece here, even though the instruction says to use a different one. I think they may have just used the old Lego newspaper article print in the manual, but then added a new one in the actual build. That's my guess. It's my guess right now. I don't know if that's the truth. But we'll find out. If I find it later, I can just switch it out. I was never subbed to you for ages until the other day. How? I don't know, Battlefront. I do not know. Just came from school. BrickVault is the best YouTuber ever. Thank you, Extreme Banter Boy. When does the fan mock vid come out? It should have come out today, Daniel. I totally fudged that. I was basically just super tired and didn't get it out today. I'm a good portion through it. Good portion through it. It's coming out. Don't worry. Because everything got delayed by 1 day already, and then I delayed it even further after that. By the way, BrickVault is so great. Thank you, Daniel. The time in my house is 8:50 p.m. People are focusing on the stream. Do you think that the carrot gold boba is real? Oh, yeah, there's two of them. I mean, there's pictures of them. Like, they're definitely, it happened. Like, those guys are real, and they got distributed at some point. I think they were randomly distributed, which is crazy. Who knows who has them? I don't know if those collectors that have them have even, like, been public about them having it. But they exist. I mean, the parts exist. We just don't know who has it. Alright. This is the little wall that we're building up in front of the cafe. Up! Come on. Come on. Gold boba is real. How many custom modular buildings have you got in your city? Custom ones? Let's see. There is the Japanese restaurant and board shop custom build with the cafe, Amsterdam hotel. The mansion is not necessarily modular, but it is a custom big structure that is in the city as well. So I'd say at the very least we've got, oops, I probably should have added these some other time. Yeah, looks like it. So yeah, there's probably at least four big custom modular builds in the city. Like the same size or bigger as a regular creator modular build. Do you have a name for your fans? Oh, you mean like BrickVaulters? BrickVaulterinos? No, I don't know. BrickVaultians. Oh yeah, that was something that somebody said earlier. You're right. BrickVaultians. That's like the best working title we have. We could just think of a new name every week. Favorite minifigure series? I don't know. I mean, I liked the Monster series. That was so widely hated on. I don't know why. I thought the Monster series was cool. But, yeah, I liked that one. Yeah, that was a good idea, too. The main big one. That would be a fun stream, too. You could dress up. I feel like you should do it, and you should dress up like, I was gonna say, yeah, your accent works pretty good for Dracula. I mean, Transylvania isn't the same as Poland, but yeah, Transylvania. Yeah. You could do a good Dracula. You could do a combination between a Dracula. Yeah, you could do a combination between Dracula and also Dr. Disrespect. 1993, 1994. That would be so good. Raul. Yeah, you could do that for Halloween. That'd be pretty funny. I like trains. Yeah, we should do more train builds. I think the train community in LEGO is so strong. We did a one train episode, and it's like one of our most popular episodes on our channel. The Vault Club? Oh yeah, that's also a play on Dr. Disrespect. If you could make any new LEGO theme based on film or books, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good one. Book series. You know, it's kind of too bad that The Golden Compass didn't do well as a movie, because I really did like his Dark Materials book series. But I don't know if I'd want to do that. Film or book series. Let's see. Something that was like really good through and through as a series of movies. Ooh, what about Starship Troopers? Just the first one. I don't even care about any of the sequels or any of that stuff. Not that appropriate for younger audiences, but man, those would make fun sets. That's like a film series. Or... what is this music? I like Train Shebang, Battlefront 2. Oh, you want to do a sets on Battlefront 2? Hey Jack, one time my cousin fell off my trampoline. And then you have laughing faces. Okay? Who hasn't fallen off of a trampoline? That's like the rite of passage. As like a kid, as you get up on one of those big massive trampolines and then you're jumping around and then you don't know how the double jump works yet. You know, if you jump just before somebody and land just before them, then that person that lands after you gets just slingshotted into the air like a cannon. And of course, if you're not expecting that to happen and if you're not jumping in the right sort of trajectory, you just go flying off the trampoline, and you're like 10 feet in the air, and then you just hit the ground really hard. Yeah, that's a common way to get hurt. I've done it before. I remember my brothers and I were doing that, and we slingshotted my brother into the air, and instead of him flying all the way off of the trampoline, he flew in between the springs. So like his feet landed in between the springs, and he was wearing shorts, and it just like ripped all the hair out of his legs as he like fell down into it. It was hilarious. Good time. Which is better, Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars. Somebody asked which one I would want to live in, though. I think that was a question from the last stream. Like, which universe would you rather live in? And the Star Trek universe would be a way better universe to live in. But the series itself is cooler for Star Trek. I mean, the society and everything is just a much more cool concept. Brother got hurt equals good time. Pretty much, Mr. Teddy, especially when you're younger. That's like, it's always the funniest thing when something dumb happens and your sibling gets like hurt. It's true. It's just what happens. Star Wars is better, no question. All right, Tristan, I agree. Here we go. I have been subscribed to you since 1956. Really, Extreme Banter Boy. Really. Oh, I see. Picking up all the little pieces from outside this shot. You can't see what I'm picking up. All right. Until you get blamed by your parents. Well, when you're the young one, you usually don't get blamed as often for when your sibling gets hurt. That's also the standard rule. Is the older sibling usually gets in more trouble for that. Whenever your friends get hurt, you can't help but laugh. It's just the way things go. I remember my buddy, we convinced him to jump into to swing across a really big running creek, swing on a rope swing to go across, and this was like in the middle of winter time. Whew! That rope shifted halfway through his swing and he fell in. Oh man, that was the funniest thing ever. Oh, interesting. I totally skipped that other section. I was about to put a whole other improper piece on. Let's try that again. Totally skipped out on parts. This is what I do, guys. I think I'm just burning through the set. Oh man, there it goes. This thing is super sensitive. All right. There, now this is gonna fit in properly. There it goes. That looks good. Hey Jack, how are you? Pretty good, Lucas. Very good. There we go. This is just a closer shot of everything that we're building up so far. It actually looks pretty darn complete in terms of a scene. Yo, hello fishing squid. And then actually you can see the back is pretty much fleshed out entirely as well. You've got a menu for the cafe, register, even a little booth banister thing that kind of keeps you from going towards the back. It's kind of like closed off, and then coffee mugs, ticket counter. It's open-ended, but it's nice. It's very complete. Jack, what year did BrickVault start? All the way back in 1954. No, we started 2015. It's crazy to think that it's already been 2 years. When you're super busy, time flies like really, really fast. So it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But I guess it has been. Jack, you're my hero from London. Thank you, awesome something. Or maybe I should read your name. Awesome something. Hey Jack, my friend smashed his Millennium Falcon, which took 4 days to build. Did he get it on camera, Connor? That'd be the only cherry on top. If you caught the whole thing on camera. But yeah, that sounds Because there's a difference between he smashed it. It almost sounds intentional. You know what I mean? If he smashed it intentionally, then okay. My cousin is mad at me for saying he fell off my trampoline. It's alright. Nobody knows. We're all anonymous here. No one knows who your cousin is. And don't say anything. Don't be giving out personal information on the interwebs, especially if you're a young person. Not a good idea. Only wish that the winter sets also had a back sight instead of an open setting. That's a pretty common thing that a lot of these creator sets do, is they'll have it open-ended. Some of the modular kind of builds don't have that, but for the most part, that's just how these types of buildings are set up. And yeah, for when we integrate stuff into the city, we usually do like to close it off, because it's like, yeah, it just makes more sense that way. Oh, this is where that goes. Oh, I thought that was a ×2. Oops, it's totally not. Ah, interesting. Interesting. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. We're building up the roof, guys. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. Favorite Star Wars set? By the way, thank you for saying my name. My name is awesome. Eat, sleep, build, repeat. Yeah, it is. It's a good one. It's a good t-shirt. Oh, man. T-shirt graphic idea number 20,000. Mike. Eat, sleep, build, repeat. Because, you know, that's like a really common gamer shirt. Actually, 9 times out of 10, that shirt already exists. I'm sure if you typed in eat, sleep, build, repeat Lego t-shirt, someone would have that on a website right now. Bet you anything. I'm sure you can like find that at like a convention or something. There's no way we're the first people to think of that. Hey Jack, who is older, you or Mike? Mike. He's 50 years older than I am. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, favorite Star Wars set. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would still say UCS Falcon. Come on, man. Falcon, 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 Falcon. Falcon, 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 Falcon. All right. Oh, man. This is a little tree, you know, because trees grow on top of roofs. Here we go. Nice. Are you going to change the seasons in the city? I want to, Sasquatch. We actually do have a bunch of tree fall leaf pieces for turning it into fall time. We might skip that and just go straight to winter. And winter will be, it won't be that different. We'll just have some snowy trees and some snow added to rooftops and things like that, but nothing all crazy where we change like all the base plates and all that stuff. It's always funny because I actually was thinking about this a while ago, but for changing the scenario for like wintertime, when it snows in a city, it looks good for like a day, and then everything just becomes black and gray and slushy, and all the snow just becomes icy and chunky, and it's like not nice anymore. And of course, you know, in all the Lego sets, it always shows like, you know, the first snowfall of the season, and people, you know, oh, it looks so nice and it's so serene and pretty. And I think it would be funny to do that video, or to do a build where it shows the not so nice part of the city, where you can have like a really nasty like slushy spot. I think that would be pretty good. Here we go. So it'd be like a lot of gray and white kind of mixed together, and like, yeah, I think that would be a fun way to portray our city. I know a lot of people would be like, oh no, it doesn't look like cool and pretty and nice. I'm like, dude, that is what cities get like 90% of the time in winter. Best gift I got from Santa? I have no idea, man. I think it was probably the Nintendo 64 back the first year it came out, from way back when. That might have been it. Because I played the heck out of Nintendo 64. I played that so much. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you how many countless hours I spent on that game. Now we're building another snowy rooftop. Okay. Does anyone know a good video editing app for Android for my Lego time lapse? I have no idea. Video editing on a phone? I've never tried. Hey Jack, what part of America are you from? I'm from Detroit. Originally from the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. And then currently living in San Diego, or as the locals call it, the Sandy D. Where the heck? There it is. BrickVaultians for life. That's right. Don't you forget. Okay. Oh, here we go. Where is that connector piece? You know, this piece that goes into all these other connector spots. It's got to be here. Oh my gosh, I found the glass piece for that window that I didn't put in forever ago. Let's do that. That was 15 steps ago. Come on. Snap, snap. It's going to go in. There it is. And then the ticket fell out the other side. So the ticket goes back into here. And guess what? This darn thing came out once again. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for the connector piece for this. Oh, there it is. Found it. Just joined the stream. Hello, Reaper Gaming. And we have... How's it going, Jack? Pretty good, Bill. We are chilling. And I actually like this. I like this build a lot. I have a feeling that it's probably not going to sell as well as maybe some of the other Winter Village sets. Just because it's kind of got this air about it where you sort of need the other Winter Train from the year before for it to feel like totally complete. And, you know, and also you want to have train tracks and stuff. And so, yeah. So there's a good chance that it's just not going to be as popular just by association and the general design. But the build itself is awesome. Come on, buddy. All right, yeah, that's going exactly where I thought it was gonna. There it is. Winter Village. I do like that you actually have the sign though for it's like officially Winter Village. Like that's the train stop, you know, along the actual tracks. Like you've officially arrived at the Winter Village. All right, yep, and more of these rooftop pieces. It's pretty much the exact same design for all these. All right, let's do it. I love Legos. Hello, Lock Films Production. Hey, Jack, any city updates soon? Yes, this week, city update. Oh my gosh, there's so many episodes that I need to knock out this week. It'd be so nice if the human body just didn't need to sleep. I'd be able to do so much more work. Hey Jack, what's your first ever Lego set? The first one that sort of like my brothers and I kind of all got together. That's actually behind me. This one, Sea Barracuda from 1989, the very first Lego pirate ship set ever made. But my own personal one was just a small. It wasn't an accessory pack or a starter pack. That's what it would have been called by today's standards. But I got a very small ship from the Ice Planet line. That was what I got. Have you seen Regular Show? No, I have not. Favorite old theme from Lego? Yours is Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones was awesome. They could do so much more with it too. I don't know if they will, but they could totally do like so much cool stuff with that line. Alright. Well, we've pretty much built off the top. We just added the tiles at the top, so this part is there's gonna be a bit more beautification with like fun little decorations, and then it's all about building up the tower after this. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. So there's a tiny bit of beautification right here in the front. So let's grab everything we need. Some golden jumpas. Where's the last one? There it is. And then here we go. We got some wreaths. Hey Jack, where is the fan mock video? Yeah, it should have come out today. You are correct. Should have come out today. It's coming out. Don't worry. It's just not out right now. Hey Jack, where is the fan? I love. Okay, there you go. Have you seen It 2017 yet? No, we haven't. We were going to this weekend, and then I was like, I'm gonna finish the Falcon. So you're welcome. Yeah, we were gonna see it today, and then I actually did. Was just like, nope, I'm building the Falcon. Have you entered the Rebrickable Ultimate Collector Series Falcon competition? No, King Maxi, I haven't. I don't. There's so many episodes that I want to get out right now. I was thinking about it just because it's like that looked like a really fun competition with also like an amazing prize if you actually win it. But no, I haven't decided to try for it. I do suggest people do go for it though. I looked at it a few days ago for the news, and it had like over 400 submissions. So yeah, people are excited about that one because you get a signed copy of the Ultimate Collector Series Falcon, signed from the designers. So that would be pretty amazing. What is your expectation for The Last Jedi? My expectation is that the Porgs are behind all of the evil Sith wrongdoing for the entire galaxy, and that'll be revealed to us at the very end of the movie. And then for the 9th episode, it's just going to be all of the rebels and the resistance versus the Porgs, and they're going to be flying around with like tiny little Porg lightsabers. And yeah, that's my expectation. Just kidding. Oh, whoops. I like totally skipped. I had this part built up, but I was supposed to do something totally different. So let's actually make the rest of that build right now. Jack, do you ever rebuild sets using old manuals? No, not really. We have a lot of the old manuals from old sets and probably the parts for them, but I haven't gotten through that. And I've seen people like selling old manuals at Lego conventions and stuff. I just never saw the urge for it. Never really understood. Because a lot of those old manuals are also just online. Like Lego has done a pretty good job preserving PDF format of like most of their manuals. So if you do want to get a manual for an older set, you can pretty much find it online. If Lego doesn't do it, like BrickVault probably has it. There's resources. But no, I haven't really done a lot of that. Interesting. So this is going to be... You get some more of this nice tan and olive green. This is actually quite a nice bit of building that makes up the detailing for the outside here. So I'm going to make 3 windows. So let's just start right now. Jack, do you play Star Wars Battlefront? No. I played the first one a little bit. Battlefront 2 does look cooler. They just didn't have like that much cool content, and generally I don't really play a lot of computer games. Yeah, I did get the old Lego Bionicle Homie Doggo. My friend specifically, I had a good friend of mine who got all of them. All of those guys, you know, the packages were shaped in those little plastic pods, like the pods that they actually crash down on. So that was cool. Those were fun sets, and they were fun to like play around with. There wasn't a ton of variety with that older. I think that was the original Bionicle, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those were really fun. I like those a lot. Ooh, here we go. We're building up a lot of these details here now. Okay. Ooh, and a ton of studs. Okay, 1, 2, basically all of the studs come in here. Jack, how many figs do you get, or how many figs do you have? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. We have so many figs. I don't know. In terms of complete collections, we probably have like 2,000 figs worth of totally complete collections, and then incomplete collections and just random figs. Probably another 1,500 on top of that. Over 3,000. That's like that's guesstimation work, but pretty educated guessing. Over 3,000 figs probably. Yeah, at least 2,000 worth of like complete collections though. How do you think they will solve the issue with Princess Leia? My gut instinct is they're probably gonna have to kill her off in this movie. Sorry, that's my guess. That's what I think. That's a, you know, because how are they gonna explain her not being around for the next movie? They already said they're not gonna try to CGI her into the next movie, which is a good call on their part. So what are they gonna do instead? Well, they're probably gonna have to find a way for her to not come back for the next movie. So good chance that she's not gonna make it to the end of this one. Jack, it still shows the cost of the USA's Falcon. I know. I forgot to change that out at the beginning of this episode. So you can just see, yeah, those are still donation lists for this Falcon. And we're almost done, guys, by the way. You're saving up for the Creator Tower Bridge. Yeah, that's one set that I don't know if we're going to be able, not be able, but I feel like that's a set that we probably won't end up getting in the studio. It's so big, and we just don't have any space. Like, I took some of my mocks that I really, really like, or just mocks that, like, we built here that I really like, not necessarily mine. They're, like, way up in the corners now, like, totally away from everything else because we just don't have any place to put them, which is kind of sad. When will you do the next city update video? Coming this week, guys. City update video this week. That's right. You heard it here first. City update video coming this week. So stay tuned. Strap in, boys. Favorite Bionicle character? No idea, homie doggo. I don't follow the storyline that closely. And the new storyline, I basically didn't follow at all. Hardly at all. Sorry. Check what the chain fell off. Oh, the chain did fall off. Maybe I should just not put it back on until like the end though, because it's just gonna keep falling, right? Oh. I think at the beginning of episode 9 we will see a ship that Leia's on, but you don't actually see Leia and the ship is blown up. Interesting. That would be a really dark way to start the beginning of episode 9, but totally don't rule that out, though. That does sound like something that could happen. All right. Okay, here we go. Have you heard anything about the new Batman movie series? No. I mean, I think they're gonna do like a prequel movie with Ben Affleck as Batman. That's what I've heard a while ago. Jack, you say some crazy stuff in streams. Do I? Did I say anything super crazy right now? Jack, how do you deal with dust on Legos? We just burn the Legos. No. we just throw them in the trash. No, we've got a brush and we've got like a high pressure air sprayer and stuff, which does help. But realistically, what we want to do, because some of our collections have collected a certain amount of dust where we're like, that's kind of no good. Our next thing is we're getting a Swiffer. A Roomba, not a Swiffer. We're getting a Roomba, and what we want to do also is install. Our cases have an area where we can just install whatchamacallums? Plexiglass and stuff. And then once we install it, we're gonna do a big sort of de-dusting party. Oh, this is sweet. There's three of these prints. These look really cool. Dun, 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 dun. So cool that they're the shield pieces. That's awesome. Jack is Snoke. That's the big reveal. Maybe that's why I didn't want to watch the. I didn't want to watch that Snoke reveal video on YouTube because I didn't want to find out that I'm actually Snoke. That's correct. You got it right. All right. This looks so good.
fact they say one of the pillars is placed incorrectly.
Yeah, and they're totally right. Yeah, this one is. Dang it! I gotta lift the whole thing up. Ding, 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 ding. I just noticed that like as you were saying it. All right. Yeah. Oh my gosh! And I think the other one on the back. Dude, the two on the back are also. Dude, all of them except for one were placed incorrectly. These two green ones are also wrong. I got 1 out of 4 correct. I just like it with the green. I just like it. Just looks better. Maybe subconsciously I was like, I just want this to look green instead, so I just built it wrong. Oops. And then I knocked out one of the. Push that down a little better. And then I knocked out one of the clocks was knocked out. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The bus is already built. Yes, the bus. Jack, are you cousins with Mike or pals? If you go back far enough into our family tree, we're probably cousins at a certain point. But no.
It takes like 6 people to connect to the wall.
Right, yeah, the 6 degrees of difference. Yeah.
And like a family connection.
Right. Well, you know, I do have like my great grandparents are from Poland, so there's that.
That's what you need. Like, if they're from Poland, then probably in Poland you need like 3 families to have someone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can look back because I think they like wrote down like what old towns they're from in Poland. Like I know what parts of Poland they are from, but I don't know right now. But we have that recorded somewhere. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna get these ones, guys. We're almost done. We are almost done. If you can't tell. Ah. Mike, can you say hi? Mike said hi. Do you have a Snapchat? No, we don't have Snapchat. I mean, the channel... Should we? Is Snapchat super popular? I don't... You know what's funny is, like, I remember the Snapchat app came out a while ago, and I got it, like, my friends and I got it back, like, way back, and I used it for, like, a week, and I was like, this is dumb. I stopped using it. So you send pictures and stuff, and you can have captions, but it's like a message that only exists for, like, 10 seconds. So, like, when somebody sends it to you, you can only view it in that exact moment, and then it's gone forever. But then... people were using it for like insider trading and stuff, so they had to like mess around with the application a bit so they could like save the records of the pictures, so like they don't actually get totally deleted. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh snap, guys, here it is. The roof is all snowy. Okay, this is it. Come on, buddy. This really doesn't want to snap back. There we go. Okay, and then last one. Okay. Is that it? Nope, there's some signage. Oh, interesting. So there's some signage in the back that we're still supposed to add. Broom handle goes here. We're almost there, guys. What are your thoughts on the UCS Millenium Falcon set? Give it a 5 out of 10. No, it's great. It's wonderful. It's awesome. It's dope. If you don't have it, It is definitely something to consider if you want to spend close to $1,000 on Lego for one set. What? Alright, here's one. Oh, sorry, I was putting that sticker on outside of the camera angle. This is interesting because it says make 2. Oh, okay. I didn't see where the second sign was supposed to go. So there's one sign that's got the train schedule. I'll show you guys up close what that detailing is right here. Show you up close. There it is. North Pole and the Snow Valley from Bricksburg and Tiletown. Oh, Bricksburg. That's funny. It's a nice little Easter egg. So this is theoretically connected up to the same city from the Lego movie. Huh? Huh? Alright. Anyways, that signage goes there. We're done with the stickers. And then, oh, and it says to add these light posts. Where? One of them is supposed to be added. Oh, wait, one of them is supposed to be added here. Sorry, can't see that, my bad. One of these light posts is supposed to be added here. If it'll go there, what the heck? Okay, yeah. One's in. And then the other one is still the light post is still missing. That is actually pretty disappointing. You can't seem to find the second light piece here, but it's supposed to go on this side. I don't know if we've got a spare one of those parts in our collection either. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit and show you guys the full picture, the full story. Zoom it out. Alright, and then actually wait, let's see. Where is that supposed to? Okay, so this train station actually is separated out a little bit, not by a huge amount, but these two pieces are separated out. And let me get all the spare parts out of the way too. Move that out. And first I'm gonna do a total review of just this set. So I'm done, by the way. And then do a total review of the set with the minifigs, everything here. And then I'm gonna show this thing off with the actual train, which is cool. This is not from the same set, but kind of the extra added bit. Come on, there we go. There we go. Can I get that on there? Yeah, it's on. So yeah, there's the train. But I'm not gonna have that on, not until I finish the normal review. So, let's get into the figs first. Creator never really pushes the limits with their figs usually. It's usually not the theme in which new figs come out, which is the case for all of these guys. And that, specifically with the Winter Village, that is kind of a disappointment because these figs, none of them fit with Wintertime Village. The other places had carolers and there was people specially dressed up. This is just a boy. You know, I like the dark red hat. We don't usually get a dark red hat, but like, you know, and then dark green for his pants. So there's some nice molds here that are less common, but not Christmassy. And that's sort of, you know, this thing is a holiday season set, so it is a little bit disappointing. Here's just a regular sort of conductor guy. He's the, you know, obviously the guy that's supposed to be handling the tickets at the station. So, you know, he's got his, you know, sometimes that's an airline pilot symbol. It's just basic transit symbol. You know, does he have an alternate expression? No. Just like the boy. Here's the old lady. So she's leaving the Winter Village. So she's maybe going to Bricksburg or she's going to the Snow Valley for the holiday. She's got, this is the most Christmassy thing you can get, but it's not an exclusive piece for this set. She's just wearing, you know, the knit sweater, no alternate expression, glasses, old face, suitcase, money, okay. And the barista, we've gotten her in a few sets now. This is probably my favorite one of the figs. It's just a good fig in general. It's a good print. I like that smiling coffee mug on the front. And no alternate expression. Yeah, so none of these figs have alternate expressions. But yeah, they're not winter themed, which is like crazy. Yeah, none of them are themed for this particular kind of set, which is like it's a little bit of a letdown, a little bit for sure. Oh wait, hold on, I totally missed the last guy. I actually left him inside the bus. He's actually sitting in the bus, pretty easy. Let me put the bus back down. So this is the last guy. He's dressed a little bit warmer. It's not really a scarf piece. There is a brand new scarf piece, which they could have used from Ninjago line, but they opted out of it and just gave him sort of the bandana piece instead. He's got himself a jacket, glasses, bearded, smiley face, you know, nice looking guy all around, but it would have been cool to get one of those new scarf pieces in the winter set, you know? I feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity. He fits right in there. By the way, I guess we're moving on to this. This is actually my favorite part of the set. I think this is my favorite aspect of the whole build here. But this is the bus. So this is one of the only times we really get a nice build of an old 1930s vehicle. Look at that, though. Doesn't that look good? The whole front build just looks awesome. It's kind of, I don't know what you can call this. Like what, the Ford Model T, the Corolla DeVille. It's just got that old 1930s early car look to it. So even the wheels are a bit higher and thinner, kind of like the old wheels would be. And look at that, just nice simple arching piece that goes over, cuts it out, and it's a bit festive, you know. There's a couple of wreaths on both sides, really cool. And then yeah, the seats are 3 in the back, so it can hold 3 of the figs, or almost all the rest of the figs from this set can fit in there. Got a JH0049. JH almost undoubtedly is the initials of one of the designers. It's bus 318. Maybe one of their birthdays is like March 18th, and then the same sticker piece in the front. So, anyways, that's that. And then the roof is nice. Oops, you can push it down a little better if you're better. Roof comes off all in one piece, and then we've got 3 presents, and they're all just stuck on with jumper pieces at the bottom there. All right, come on, there we go. But yeah, nice builds for the presents. I like it. They're very colorful, very festive. And I guess this thing probably doesn't drive that fast because they're not roped down or anything. You'd think they would fall off if you hit a bump or if you went a little bit too fast. But anyways, really good vehicle builds. Really good. I like this whole thing. This is my favorite part of the set. Not gonna lie. It's a good color combination too, with the yellow, black stripe, white, dark blue. It's good. Very nice. Liking that build a lot. Minifigs are done. Let's get into the main aspect of this here Winter Village station. It's looking pretty festive. I mean, this part, I'm missing that top piece because I'm dumb. I misplaced it somewhere. I don't know. Normally it's supposed to look like that with the actual lamp post, but I dropped it or something and I can't find it. I'll find it after the stream, I'm sure. Let me zoom this out a little bit so you can see a little bit easier. Winter Village, that's a sticker. These are all stickers except for this, which is an awesome print. And they're on shield pieces. So those are clipped in, so they're a little bit rounded over. And it's like very matte printed. It's really nice. Shield printed, and there's 3 of them. So those are awesome. I have a feeling you could make like a Time Warrior minifigure or something using those as an actual shield. And my initial implication, it's funny because the manual shows a different piece. I just want to break this out very quickly because this newspaper, it's not slotted in there. You actually have to break the whole thing out. This is a print that I personally, come on, buddy. I personally haven't seen this one. And the instructions showed like the old Lego newsprint in there. Come on. The greatest hero ever! And it's a firefighter and he saved a little kitty cat. So anyways, that's a new print, at least something that's fairly new. I personally have not witnessed that. And it's supposed to just fit in right in front of the coffee shop stand. So there's newspapers there, and then there's a little window. So if you want to buy a coffee, you can fit the barista in there. And on the other side, ooh, that's all wobbly. Yeah, this is where the cafe would actually be. And this time they got pretty specific with the prices in the menu too. The Ho Ho Cocoa, Cafe Milano, Santa's Eggnog, and Sugar Cookies. All different prices, all different pieces there. Little coffee maker, nothing special, a couple of mugs. Yeah, very nice little backdrop. And then might as well look at the backdrop here too. This is the ticket counter. So above is the schedule, which you also have another copy of the schedule here. So this is the Winter Village. You can see the different places that people are going. Bricksburg and Tiletown, Snow Valley, and the North Pole. Nice. Okay. And but yeah, so there's some tickets. These things rest loosely in there. They're not studded down. And yeah, there's the little window that you can see the patrons through. And you can even slide the ticket right through there. You see that? It's a little bit of space. Yeah, you can see my thumb. Anyways, yeah, so you can slide the tickets through there. And yeah, that's what it looks like from the front. This is a sign that's actually got another little bit of printing. Wow, that is too bright. Can I block it with my hand? Yeah, I can. Tickets. It's golden too. Anyways, yeah, that's the front. This door opens up. I do like the bit of tiling that goes there. Blah, blah. Nice. That's pretty much it. That's how that's generally how train stations work. This is a nice, cool bit of building down here. That super delicate, though. These things break out. That's actually a light bluish gray microphone piece. So it has that nice, fun, rounded over look. And then all the snow that's come down here is good with all the rounded over bits of snow. These little single stud quarter circle pieces. Really nice for sort of just making the snow look a little bit more organic. So yeah, it's a pretty good little build. And the last part of the whole thing is this. And nothing much to it. So it comes with however many of these straight pieces, I think 5. And then that is it, guys. Boom. Comes up. Oh, keep knocking that off. But yeah, little train track sign. Comes up, comes down. That's it. And that is the entire set. So 900 pieces. Sells for £75 or $80 or €70. 4 figs, 5 figs, sorry, none of which are exclusive. And it really is something, this is the thing that I think, it's cool if you've got both, but I can see this as people really not wanting to get this station set unless they've got the train. So, I don't know how popular this thing is going to be, because this train set is not the same part of the set. Totally different set. This is a $100 set from the year before. And they kind of would fit in together as one big set. So this is cool. I mean, it totally works. I don't have the rest of the tracks set up, but you do get a whole circular bit, so you can probably make a pretty nice long bit of train track building if you got all of them. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice build. It's a good build. It's priced decently well, actually. Not too intense. For what we get in the set, it's actually delivers pretty well, and I think it is a good set. My one concern is I feel like a lot of people are gonna feel like, man, why, like, you know, because you can't build a full train track with this if you don't already have train stuff within your regular inventory of Lego. This is going to be a really hard thing to justify, even if you do have a lot of other Winter Village sets. So it is kind of a very specific structure to get, but not a bad structure. And I do have to say, this is probably one of my single favorite Lego vehicles from the year 2017. Really nice design, really nice shape, and functionality-wise, it delivers exactly what you'd want. So. Really good though. The colors and stuff, it's just got a really nice feel to the whole thing. So yeah, so this is a great vehicle. This is actually a decent structure. Once again, I think just by pure concept, this is going to be a harder thing to justify most people to actually want to get. So that's my conclusion. I still think it's a good set, though. It's a good set. Oh yeah, comes with a couple of these little spare trees too. They're not really supposed to fit anywhere. These are those really ancient trees that actually they generally come in a lot of Winter Village sets. Now that I think about it, but anyways, so they're kind of keeping that sort of aspect of the build alive. Cool. All right, that is gonna be it for this episode, everybody. Sorry, I usually when I go into the review section, I stop responding to the chats or anything like that. But that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this little live stream. We might have the Halloween set, that little one, for a live stream either tomorrow or certainly this week. And who knows, we might have something for you tomorrow. Maybe not. I'll have to triple check, but we do like to keep live streams going every single weekday if we can. We did skip Monday, but the normal time is probably going to be 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is California time for our normal streaming stuff. But thanks a lot for hanging out with us, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little live stream video. And if you do enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. Check out our other videos. And we'll see you next time at BrickVault.